Hello there, this is Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brownie, and here I have another mock of Makuta, but this time, this is a mock of Generation 1 Makuta. The last time I did a mock of Generation 2 Makuta, which was his form from Journey to 1, but this is supposed to be an interpretation of Makuta from Generation 1, specifically his Mask of Light form. But unfortunately, because I had used a lot of pieces using my mocks over the past number of years, I was not able to make the original Makuta from 2003. So I ended up making a brand new one, using the same building instructions as the original, but using whatever pieces I had available. And as you can see, a lot of substitutes had to be made here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about this. Now, the build right here is pretty much actually the same as Takanuva, the combination between Makuta and Takanuva. As you can see, that's how it is on the top part of the body here, because you can see that I used one of the original Toa main body pieces, which had been done on the Takanuva set. I feel like that was quite clever that they put that piece into there. Just had to find a way to make a model that was a combination of Takanuva and Makuta. So that's what I did right there. Now, I unfortunately did not have enough of the gunmetal main body armor pieces from the Takanuva series. I only had one. I think I used a lot of them on my Darkness mock. So, pretty much I just took out any gunmetal pieces entirely and replaced them with black. Well, most of the time, anyway. So I did come across a couple of issues with finding different pieces. Like, for one example, you know those little lift arm pieces, the L-shaped ones? The bigger ones that have 3 pinholes going this way and 5 pinholes going upward? I would think that I would have plenty of those in my parts drawer, but I only had one, which was in the new gray, but not any in black or the old gray, which is what I used for this. I used the old gray because, well, the old gray was still the shade of gray that was used for Bionicle at the time. So I went ahead and did that, and as you can see, the staff right here, I'll get to that in a bit. The staff is not stable and all that. I also did not have any of the Takanuva claw pieces that are used on the back here, so I went ahead and used the black Baraka feet for that instead. Also, I added these in here because he was not very stable at first when I had finished building him. So I had to fix that, and that's how I did it. As for the feet, the feet right here, staff, seriously, stop moving. The feet right here, these should be in gunmetal, but I did not have, well, I only had one. But I completely dropped the gunmetal pieces entirely, so I went with silver ones instead, and I had to go with using the black Borak eye pieces for the sides right there. And then for the lower arms, I unfortunately did not have any more of the upper Rakshi leg pieces, because as I was trying to make this, I remembered that when I was doing my Darkness mock, I remembered that I didn't have enough of those pieces to make Darkness, so I had to order more of them off of Bricklink, and I guess I used all the ones that I had. So, That's quite unfortunate. For a good substitute, what I ended up doing was creating this custom little lower arm, which is actually the lower body piece from the Vaki sets, with 2 of the flat lift arm pieces and the 3 long size, 1 pinhole and 2 axle holes, and then one of the 3-hole lift arm pieces right there, and then also add another ball cut piece. This one actually has a crack in it, but with this axle piece going in, I can just attach it like that. Kind of is like with the Toa Hordika, well, with the Toa Hordika in Bionicle 3 Web of Shadows, where this was their lower arm, their lower left arm anyway. But I did not like how this looked bare, so that's why I added these armor pieces at the end so it would look good. And I still use the same silver Evoki masks that are used as hands for Makuta in this version. As for the chest, at the front, I went ahead and used the modern character and creature building system style of feet with Roxy heads attached. These are attached using ball pieces. So if I can, yeah, see, using a ball piece. Come on, get in there. And to cover up the back, I used these Bionicle Stars series of feet on the back right there. I didn't add the garb thing, the wing-like things that Makuta Nuba had. Thought about using them, but then I ended up not using them. Now, the staff right here, I'll go ahead and get into that right now. The staff is just quite simple. It could either be used like so, but it flops around, or I could use it like this, where he has 2 hands on the staff. Right there. Okay. Right. That actually seems to work out pretty well. And then, as for the head, it is the movie edition Mask of Shadows. And I actually did something a bit differently. I attached the neck piece on very differently from how it was on Makuta Nuba. The reason for this was I'm gonna actually change this around pretty quickly to like show you how that was done. There. Just really quickly. With Makuta Nuba, like, you know how Makuta has those 2 faces where you can just switch it about? But with Makuta Nuba, it looks great, the head looks great like this, but when you turn it up, it just has a really long neck. Actually, it doesn't look so bad now. Doesn't look so bad now, but I just did not like that. So, that was why I changed it up. I'll just change this back up pretty quickly. And there we go. So now, it looks good either way. Either like this, or like this. But I think I like this way a lot more. So what do you think of this one? Do you think this is a pretty good version of Makuta? Or do you think you like the original a lot better? Let me know what you think, and I will see you again next time.